how many types of calendars there are. This is where all of your calendars will appear. All of these calendars have different types of functionalities and different types of needs that they meet. And the second option it's going to give me is the time. So remember I told you guys that we can set different times. All right, guys, welcome back to another video. In this video, we're going to be talking about the calendars, how many types of calendars there are, and then I'm going to be making sub videos on the types of calendars and how you can utilize them and set their availability and everything. Okay, so without any further delay, let's start on this, guys. All right, cool, guys. Let's delve into that real quick. So you see the calendar section. This is where all of your calendars will appear. Now, if you want to go in and create a calendar, the first thing you need to do is click on New, and this will lead you to the calendars section here under Settings. Okay. Now, the moment you get here, click on the option Create Calendars. All right. So we have 5 types of calendars. One is a service calendar. The other one is a simple calendar. We have a round robin calendar and a class booking calendar, and then we have a collective booking calendar. All of these calendars have different types of functionalities and different types of needs that they meet. Okay, and all of these can be linked with your Google account or your Outlook account, or if you want, it can also link to your iCal account. Okay, so initially I'm just going to be starting by discussing the simple calendar. Okay, so simple calendar can be done utilized for online meetings or like physical meetings if you want as well, and can only be assigned to one person at a single time. Okay, so I'm just gonna create one simple calendar right here. So I'm just gonna be doing video test calendar. Okay, I'm just gonna put in the custom URL, guys. Mind you, the custom URL is something that comes after the slash. So the video test, I'm just gonna put in video test calendar here. So video test calendar. Now, let's talk about the meeting duration. How long do you want the meeting to be? So if you want to set it to 30 minutes, it's fine. You can set it to 30 minutes. Now, you can also set your calendar availability. Mind you guys, this is just for uh, all days. I mean, you can set up differently for different days as well. And I'm going to be showing you how to do that in just a second. So the moment you put in a time here, I'm just going to do 9 to 5. Okay. And meeting location, I can put in, it can be a physical meeting location like my office. Okay, and like I can put in an address if I want. I can also put in a Zoom link if I want. So it's totally up to me, however I want to proceed on this. So I'm just going to click on confirm. And okay, so it tells me that the slug is already taken. So I'm just going to put in 1 here. So that, okay, video test calendar 1. And I'm going to click on confirm and it should give me, there we go. So this gave me a link to the calendar, which is fine. I'm just going to preview it on the side just to show you how this works. And then I'm going to open the calendar at the back end and show you what functionalities we can utilize for it. So, okay, we have the video test calendar. This is the one. This is the previous one. So, yeah, I figure that out based on date right here. So one thing you can do is you can put in a logo, whichever you prefer. Okay, so I'll just put in dummy logo right here. Mind you guys, the logo's dimension should be 180 by 180 pixels. Okay, so yeah, I'll just put in a dummy logo here. I can put in description. This is just a test calendar. Okay, now I can put in a meeting title. So what I'm doing is contact title meeting with Saad. Okay, that's why I put it. And the meeting location, put in, like I said, we can put in an address, we can put in a phone, we can put in a custom link, whatever we want, and we want the event color to be, whatever we want to appear on on, on the calendar, we can do it. So I'm just going to do yellow, and I'm going to click on save. And the second option it's going to give me is the time. So remember I told you guys that we can set different times based on different days. So this is the time that we set for Monday. Let's say I don't want to do repeatedly till, so I just want to do to 12 p.m. and then after that from 2 I want to take a 2-hour break, and then I'm going to start again from 2 and this work till 4. Okay, I just feel like that on Mondays. Okay, I can do that. If I want to do Tuesday, let's say I want to start at 11 and I want to be done by 1, so I can just set that too. Okay, same for Wednesdays, and everything. Well, let's just say I don't want to work Thursdays, so I'll just remove Thursdays. Same with Fridays. Okay, so I'm just working Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. Cool. So then this is the meeting duration. It can be 30 minutes. Okay. This is a meeting interval. So just to show you guys, meeting interval is like if I see a time available at 9, the second time that I'll see will be for 9:30. Okay, that is meeting interval. If I push this to 60 minutes, you will see. If I refresh this real quick, you'll see some of the changes here. First of all, you'll see the logo, which I did before. You'll see the description I wrote. You see the time. Now it says 9, 10, 11. Okay. All right, cool. So the second is the form. Okay, now let's say we want to do a custom form that we have built. We can do that. Or we can do the default form, which is given by the calendar. Or we can also do a step. So let's say I want them to submit the form first, then select a date. I can do that too. So let me just do it real quick, save, and I'll refresh this. So you'll see something different here. There we go. So you see the name first. So I'm just going to put in dummy information here. There we go. And I'm just going to do LKJF, whatever it is. I'm going to click on continue. Now it's going to ask me to set a time. I'm going to set a time for Monday. Now it is set. Okay. Now, if I go back to the calendar section here, and I'll select the calendar, which was the video test calendar. So we had two. I'll just select both. Which one was it? I'll select both for the next week. I remember we booked something for next week. So there you see. Okay. Now this meeting will also move to my Google Calendar because I have the Google Calendar integrated, but we'll create another video on this down the line. But like this is how it is going to appear on this calendar part right here. And I can click on appointments and see, okay, this is the appointment that has been booked. So just give it a sec. There we go. So you see this appointment, Growth Guild meeting with Saad. Um, Perfect. So contact name was Growth Guild, which I put in here, and then the meeting with Saad happened, appeared, which one I put in. Perfect. All right. So just touching on a couple of more things here on how all calendars are. I mean, you have all these features on all the other calendars. Then we have other separate features depending upon um, which calendar we're going for. I mean, either the round robin or the service calendar and everything. But like we can do all of this, like I showed you. One more thing that I forgot to mention here. So minimum schedule notice is something that you can put in. So if you're like, okay, I want people to book on a minimum scheduling notice of 2 hours. So it will show the time which comes after 2 hours. So let's say it's 5:28 p.m. right now, and let's say I want someone opens my calendar. So they'll see the time available, which is going to be after 7:30 if I have a 2 hour minimum scheduling notice. Okay. Same for the date range. Okay. If I want, okay, people can only book with me for the next 4 days. So I can put in, okay, that way they won't see any time available after 4 days. So they have to select a time within the next 4 days. Okay. And then we can select maximum bookings per day, which can be depending upon how much you can do. So let's say I want to do okay, not more than 5 bookings per day, then it will limit it to 5. Okay. And let's say maximum bookings per slot. Okay, this is like, for example, you want to do multiple bookings. There can be like as many bookings as you want. So I like to keep it at one. So I'm just going to keep it that way. Okay. Then we have an option, guys, in connections in which we can link it to the Google Calendar that we have. I'm going to be creating another video on that down the line. And then we have customizations, which we can do for the calendar. I mean, you can upload a cover image, whichever you prefer. You can choose the primary colors. Let's just tell it to black real quick and see what happens. And let me just open the calendar real quick one more time. There it is. So you see this button, everything is changed to black. This is a dummy phone number, so I'll just move it next. So you see all of this here. Yep, there we go. Perfect. So it's color change to black. Let's say I feel like, okay, let's just do the background as orange. I mean, I know it's not going to look good, but let's try what happens. Let's just do red. I am seeing red today. Let's just save. Let me refresh one more time. There we go. So this looks really bad. I mean, you can adjust this to however you want, right? We can change the text color, but like all of this color can be changed to code. We can only change as of now the background color and the other one. Cool. So that was, guys, an overview of the simple calendar. Okay. The round robin, the class book, and collective, they all have the same fundamentals, but the features are different. We're going to be touching on those as we move along as well. All right, guys. So with that being said, stay tuned. We're going to be creating more videos based on the calendars, and then I'm going to be moving over to all of the other features that the platform has. So stay with us, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.